back. I think the internet is back. I am unsure, but hopeful. Oh. Maybe? I mean, my chat isn't working, which is a thing. That's fine. Can you see me? I'm unsure. Let me refresh my stream to see what's happening. The chat's definitely not working. We're resurrected. Hang on. The chat's definitely not working. So let me see if I can fix that. Okay, try speaking. Speak, chat. Let's see if it worked. Because I didn't really want to end on that note, but... Oh no, I may have broken the chat. I don't know if the chat works. Nope. Okay. Damn it. Let me see what I can do about that, I guess. Let me... Chat! Come back, I miss you! Monica! Damn you, Monica. She does this every time. Whenever I try and sing her song, she gets all temperamental and upset. Let me... Does anyone know how to fix this? This is freaking weird. It should be working. Like, I just redid the, like, the link, which is how I usually get it to work again. But it didn't do it, so... Howdy! Oh my god, you're here. Hello. You've missed so much. AKA, not a lot. My internet crashed. Now it's back, and the chat's not working, and I really like to have the chat. It makes me sad when I can't see you, because then I have to keep looking over here. And you know, that's no fun. So, let me friggin' find the chat. Oh, it's back! What happened? I don't know how that happened, but it's back. Weird. Okay. I didn't do anything. So, that's awesome. I logged into Streamlabs. Maybe that's what fixed it. But I'll say that Aiden fixed it. Welcome. Alright, we're back. We're into hour 2. You live! Yay! I left for 5 minutes and this happens. Cool. Okay, we're back. Okay, so, one more, well, now that you're here, are you here for a while? Should I do it now? Like, or should I wait until later? So let's never sing that song again? No, we're gonna sing it all the time now, just the spider. Everything worked out, didn't it? God, that was weird. Yeah? Okay, so, you guys are gonna be the first people to hear it, which is kind of exciting. So, for those of you who don't know, Aiden and I went to high school together. We've worked together on music-related stuff quite a bit, and we, for those of you who have heard the cover of Everything's Alright on my channel, those instrumentals were by Aiden. The Twitch exclusive, well, it's not going to be Twitch exclusive for long, because we want to do a video. And, like, that Become the Wind earlier, that was Aiden. And they have sent me something new, something that we've been talking about doing for, like, it's gotta be, like, 8 months now. It's the DK rap. No, it's not the DK rap, but it is why I played Finding Paradise music at the beginning of the stream. So, those of you who don't know, I finished Finding Paradise back in, like, April of last year? 2 years ago? God, how long ago was it? Oh, it had to have been 2 years ago. Because I think I was still an undergrad. Because that was when my grandpa passed. I think. So, and I really love the ending song. And so I asked Aiden to make me some tracks so that I could sing it. And isn't that the To the Moon sequel? Yes, it is. And the third game is going to come out at some point soon. Also, To the Moon is now available on Switch. Not sponsored. Everyone go buy it. It is a sequel, basically. It's like in the timeline. I don't know, it's weird. But the third one is going to come out soon. Yeah, third game. I know. Hang on, I have to look up the lyrics because I always forget them when I get nervous. I know, I'm so excited for it because there's so many. I was just looking at the like my debriefing for Finding Paradise today, and so many people have like crazy theories about how this is all going to tie together, and it's super cool. So anyways, to business. Aiden actually sent me the final tracks this weekend, and so I am eventually going to do a full video cover of it, but then I remembered that I'm singing tonight, so I asked if it would be okay if we if we debuted it tonight. So I'm gonna sing Game. So I'm gonna sing Wish My Life Away by Laura Shigihara, arranged by Aiden. You have a whole explanation of why you did things the way that you did. Well, it's freaking fantastic. Like, I love it so much. Plus, it's spoilers, kinda. It's maybe a little bit, but you could save it for the video if you want, and I could put it in, like, the description, or you could do it now, it doesn't matter. As long as people know that it's gonna be spoilers. Okay, so, here we go. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. I put it at the top, I recently added, okay. Oh, wait, my thing is off. My sound on iTunes is off, and I want the full experience. So let's go back to 0. I hope I don't cry. I might cry. So, like, if I cry, don't make fun of me, because the song is very emotional for me. I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday, hey, is to wish my life away. I love it so much. As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, Though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below, I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all the grass on the other side. Is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday, hey, is to wish my life away. All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday, I'm working on that, hey, is to wish my life away. It's turned out so good. I'm really glad. Oh, nope, not again. I know, I've been practicing it like all day today because I really wanted to sing it tonight. So I've just been like singing it over and over and over and over, trying to get the timing down. Isn't it good? And my favorite thing about Aiden's compositions is that they insert songs from the rest of the soundtrack. And Finding Paradise has such an amazing soundtrack, so I remember at the very beginning of this process, you asked me, like, what songs would I want featured? And I'm like, that's impossible to choose, because there's just so many good ones from that soundtrack. But I think you ended up going with Time is a Place, and that's awesome. Like, it turned out so well. I'm really happy. And I'm happy that everyone loves it so much, because I know you worked so hard on it, and I'm really happy that I'm able to lend my voice to it, because it's awesome. It's always such a pleasure to work with you. So, shall be good. Okay, so, it's 7:45, so about 45 minutes left. What do you guys want to do? We could just chat. I could talk about D&D, because I did kind of promise that I was going to tell that story if people are interested in it, but I'm not sure if people are, so, like, engaging interest about my freaking terrible D&D session this week. I can tell the whole story, that would be fun, or I can sing more things. Yes, do it. Okay, so it's going to require a little bit of backstory. Let's turn on some intense music. I don't do D&D, but tell the thing. Let's turn on some, like, music or something, though, because it's gonna be a long story. So, let's see. What's a good non-copyrightable soundtrack we can put on? Oh yeah, the D&D story. Yeah, because I was having, like, a freaking aneurysm. Okay, thank you. I'm so glad you were here for it, because I really wanted to wait until you were around. So, thank you for stopping by. Have fun with the rest of your night, and have fun with your stuff. I'm just still trying to find a good frickin' soundtrack to put on in the bottom of this while I'm telling you my horrible trauma. Let's go. I have so many game soundtracks, but none of them feel appropriate. Let's go with Journey. Let's put on some Journey music. that spooky enough? That's kind of spooky. Okay, so to make this all make sense, it's probably gonna have to require some backstory into our campaign. So my campaign consists of myself, now 4 other people, but one person just joined this week, and the DM, my boyfriend. So we've been playing since last year. Second semester of last year was when we started, and this first semester of this year, we decided to start over and make new characters. So my character is a rogue. Her name is Soleil, and I love her dearly. She's a lot of fun to play. Too spoopy? Is it too spoopy? Should I change the music? It's actually really loud for me, so I might actually turn it off really quick and turn it down, because it's incredibly loud for me. All right. And so we were in a city this week. It's me, and then my friend Sawyer is the other original character. Like, we stuck with our 2 characters from the beginning, so we've been here since last semester. I'm not explaining this very well, but he plays a fighter named Tom, who's basically like a soldier. So we go along and have adventures, and we recently joined up with some of our friends who just came back to our game, and they are a blood hunter kobold, who's like a kind of small dragonish thing, named Twitch, and a dwarf cleric named Mumford, after Mumford and Sons, yes. And the fighter's IRL wife started playing with us this week, and she's now a wild magic sorceress, which, if anyone knows anything about D&D, it's amazing. So we were in a city this week, had a bunch of other things to do, like actual stuff, like plot points that we were trying to progress, and then our 2 new party members, the blood hunter and the cleric, kind of have a connected backstory where it's about like vampires. Like they were, I'm glad I'm here for story time. Their backstory is that they were both kind of like orphanage owners or volunteers, I guess, and their children were both like, Twitch's like children at his orphanage were taken by vampires, and it was super dramatic. And so he was looking for information and found out that the vampires have a huge den in the city that we were in. So he was like, I want to go check it out. And we were like, all right, we can do that, but like we also have a bunch of other shit to do, so like we need to like kind of focus. So we went, and they owned like a brandy company, and me and Tom, our fighter, have an inn in town. So we were like, we want to make a deal and get some brandy for our inn, and got all them side quests. We got so many freaking main quests now. We don't even need side quests. And so we were making this deal, and we were like, we want to see like how this is produced, so we could see, you know, where the vampires were at, and if we could find like these kids or whatever. And so we went to the distillery, and in the distillery there were other children workers, but not the ones that they were looking for. So they went upstairs. We all went upstairs to like the executive boardroom, where we have an inn. Not like an inn, like an inn with 2 ends, like a building. We own our own bar and inn. It's very profitable. It's not. It's like a thing that we own. And so there was this vampire lord, who you know is he's obviously a vampire, like super obviously vampire. And he is having a board meeting with 2 other vampires. And so we go in, and we're like, we're prospective buyers, blah, blah, blah. And what I failed to mention is that our fighter is a black vampire, which is a different kind of vampire, and these 2 kinds of vampires hate each other. Let's not start stereotyping vampires. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's what they're called. Like, these ones are red vampires, and they're like the actual, like, blood drinky typical vampires, and he is a black vampire, which means he feeds on, like, undead, I think, or something like that. I don't really understand it. I don't really need to know. It's not, like, my whole deal. So they're having, like, this super tense discussion, and the vampire slowly starts charming all of us in the room, which basically means that we lose control of ourselves and are forced to do whatever he tells us. So he starts with the sorcerer, which was easy, and then he got me, and told me that if I killed Twitch, he would pay me 5,000 gold. So I was down for that because he charmed me. And then we started fighting. And this guy is a beast. Like, he's a monster. It's horrible. And then he charms the fighter, who had the black vampire, who has disadvantage on his saves, which means he's not gonna save, and he's the physically strongest one of us. So I was able to shake the charm pretty quick, but I got cornered. There was a vampire in front of me, and the vampire lord was behind me. He cast this huge spell that was like a cloud of fog that made everyone take a crap ton of damage. So I was down to like 8 hit points. And he was, of course, behind me, nailed me in the back, and got me. So the vampire lord has me by the throat. Meanwhile, the fighter is beating up our entire party. And we can't get out of this room. And so I'm unconscious, being dragged around by this vampire lord, and I'm making con saves, which means I am being turned into a vampire, actively. And everyone's going up and down, like, dying all over the place. Eventually, our difficulty spikes, and eventually, we also had another sorcerer with us. Both sorcerers, the cleric and Twitch, get out of the room. It's me, the charmed fighter, and me, who is unconscious, left in the room. And we're both sitting on one side of the table, like IRL, and so we're yelling at them. Get out! Leave us! Like, get yourselves out, please run. Like, that kind of thing. And they're not doing it. Like, they keep coming back in and trying to save us. And, then we set a distillery on fire. Which, you know what a distillery is. That's a bad idea. So then we got put on a timer. We had 5 turns until it was going to explode. I'm still unconscious. The cleric is trying to heal me, but it's not strong enough to force the positive energy into my body compared to this vampire and pushing negative energy into me. Then the other sorcerer comes back in, goes down, and so the vampire has us both now, and is trying to peace out. Like, with both of us, just like in his hands. And the other sorcerer, who is being played by the DM, because he is a merciful god, decides to charm the fighter and see if that will break the effect of the vampire's charm. Because the fighter's been decimating our entire party. Like, just killing everyone. And it worked. And so he came back to himself. I'm still unconscious, and I'm like, get out. Like, just get everyone out, leave me, it's fine. Like, I'll just, probably become a vampire and, like, be evil or something, but it's fine, I'll make it work. And, he attacks this guy, and does 90 points of damage in one turn, and rips off both of the vampire's arms. So me and the other sorcerer are on the floor, dying, with being turned into vampires. Oh, I'm sure I'm missing stuff. Oh, also there was the part where one of the vampires, the vampire lord, turned one of the other vampires into a T-Rex. So there's also like a giant T-Rex running around. Yeah, this was in about 5 turns, I think. So there's also a giant T-Rex running around on the floor downstairs, hunting the other 2 members of our party, who are doing whatever. And so that was happening also. And so the cleric comes back up, manages to get me and the other sorcerer up, like, with hit points. So we're not unconscious. And so I managed to get T-Rex. Yeah, you can do that. And so I managed to get his arm off me, but I still had to make another con throw. And I'd already failed 2, which means if I failed another one, I would be a vampire. So I rolled, and I failed. So I was panicking, because that's it. Once you're done. Like, you're dead. So I would have to start over and make a new character. The fighter sitting next to me, like, we've been like the OG party members in this campaign, gives me his inspiration dice, which basically means I can re-roll. Um, and I re-rolled and I got a 19. So I saved from becoming a vampire. Very, very barely. And I still have it in me. Like, I need to go to, like, a church or something and get myself cleansed. But I did not become a vampire. So, the big vampire pieces out. Like, he's gone. And we are stuck in this burning building. The sorcerer who's with us... So, yeah, I'm basically 2/3 vampire now. And so is the other sorcerer, who happens to be my cousin. And she turns into a giant eagle. And we fly out, and we don't die. Like, I'm sure there's stuff I'm missing in there, like some crazy bullshit that happened. Like, but it was a nightmare. Like, there was a point in there when we thought we were all dead. Like, I still haven't recovered. It's been a couple days, and I've had another session in between there of a different campaign that I'm running, and I'm still not done, like, freaking out over it. But you ruined the distillery. Shh. They don't know that was us. But, okay, the thing about the distillery, though... I'm gonna turn this down, it's, like, aggressive. The thing about the distillery, though, was that it was rigged to blow. Like, they planned for it to blow up at some point. Like, if they got caught, maybe. Because they had, like, straight-up dynamite in there. So, year of money. So yeah, we have, like, a bunch of other quests that we're supposed to be doing, but now we made an enemy of this vampire, and I don't know, none of us had seen JoJo's, and I don't know how many of you have seen JoJo's, sound off, but the vampire is literally Dio. It's just Dio. Like, so yeah, that's what we were fighting. Except his name was, Rio. His name was Rio Brand. So I didn't connect it until, like, the third time that our DM had accidentally called him Dio. And I was like, because I know he's a huge JoJo's fan. So yeah, so that's what happened. Thank you for letting me tell the story. It was very cathartic. It was basically a nightmare. Drop a nuke. We don't have nukes. But it was so, like, it was the most stressed I've been in a long time, and I'm in law school. Like, with the world and everything. Probably, like, he's apparently, like, one of the biggest villains in our universe. Like, and we didn't know. Like, we had no idea. What a story. How many turns did you have left? Oh, before it blew up? None. It was blowing up. Like, I'm pretty sure we took damage from it blowing up, but I don't think anyone died. It was actively blowing up when we got out. And half the party, 2 members of the party went out the front door, and the other 4 went out the back. So, I don't know. That's where we stopped. So I don't know if we're going to take damage from that or anything. But basically, if he gets his hands on me again before we get to a church, I am going to be a vampire. It's very scary. But it was so much fun. Just sleep it off. I can't sleep this off. I can sleep back my health. But, yeah, I mean, I'm the rogue, so I'm not supposed to get hit. Like, I'm ranged. So, like, as soon as I saw a vampire here in front of me and one behind me, I was like, I'm dead. Like, I'm done. There's no way I can get out of here. It's so dumb. Like, our DM was in shock that we decided to do this. And it was so dumb. Like, we have so much other crap. And then, okay, you want to hear some more drama? I'm spilling the tea on our D&D sessions. So, the session before this, and I didn't even realize there wasn't, like, a buffer session until I was talking to him about it last night. Because, like, this session just kind of took out everything from my memory about this. But the session before this one was also a nightmare. So, for, recently, the fighter and I, because we're both, I'm chaotic neutral, leaning towards chaotic evil, and he's lawful evil, so we just kind of do whatever we want. Oh no, not a good nightmare. So we just kind of do whatever we want, like, whatever. He's like a soldier, So he was like, I want to kill a dragon. And I was like, okay, that sounds fun. So we decided to go kill a dragon. We found ourselves a dragon, um, a small dragon, because we're still like, we're like level 8. So we were like, we can't take on like a full dragon, but like we could take on a baby dragon and probably live. So we found a small black dragon that we wanted to go kill. We got there, and this dragon had like a whole host. It was being worshipped by like these lizard people. Like they had set up a whole city or something, which is apparently weird. Um, and so it was being like honored and revered by these lizard people. And in front of it, it had like a ritual circle with like a phoenix, like a full phoenix, like just chained in the middle of this ritual circle. And we were like, we don't like this. This looks weird. So we decided to, we were gonna go intervene in that. And before we could, so you just killed a dragon god just for fun. No, hold on. So the dragon was just like hanging out, and then it had this statue of like a bigger dragon with like made out of bone and wood, and like it was obviously like a bad dragon. And so that statue like straight came to life while we were watching, and we all, except Tom, the fighter, all failed a wisdom save. So we were like petrified in fear of this thing. Like, it's very scary. And so the dragon goes to the the scary bone dragon goes to the black dragon and is like, if you complete the ritual, then I will take you under my wing and you will be one of my spawn. And we were like, that doesn't sound like a thing we should let happen. We were going to kill this dragon anyways, so I guess it's fine. So we decided to kill the dragon. I killed the dragon. Just saying, it was me. I killed the dragon. And then I was like posing on top of the dragon all dramatically because I'd never killed anything this big before. People kept stealing my kills. So I killed the dragon. And then the dragon, the ritual hadn't gone off, by the way. The phoenix was still there. And then the dragon rolls a nat 20 on its death save and comes back to life and completes the ritual. So it turns into a Dracolich, which is a very powerful monster, right underneath my feet. And get the loot. We tried. We'll get there. Yeah, I know. Well, I know that now. And so the phoenix's soul gets eaten by the dragon, and it becomes a Dracolich. And so we have to kill the thing again, which we do. We had a cleric and a sorcerer with us. The same sorcerer, different cleric. The cleric turned me... No. Yes, the cleric used polymorph and turned me into a Triceratops. And then the sorcerer cast Fly on me, so I was a flying Triceratops doing battle with a Dracolich, and I killed it again. It was great. But we couldn't get to the loot, so we killed it. I couldn't get to the loot because there was like a pool of acid in the way, so we had to go back and get another cleric, which is where our other friend came in. We moved the acid out of the way, got access to the horde, and we took all of the stuff. I know, right? The best part was I rolled a nat 1 on my first attack, and so completely whiffed as a giant flying Triceratops. I don't know how that looked. Probably stupid. But then, so we took the loot, we brought it back to our city, and so we were going through it. It was some good loot. We got a lot of money, and it was great. And there was this box in it, and so the sorcerer was looking at it and couldn't get it open. And she handed it to me and said, "Can you open this?" And I was like, "Of course I can open this. I'm a rogue. It's what I do." So I opened it. It was trapped. Had some acid inside it. Splashed everyone except me. It didn't get me. Because I have evasion and I'm awesome. And it had some weird poem on the top. And it had a name on it that like glistened for a minute. But I don't think any of us actually noticed that. I think he told us that later. And so that night, when we went to bed, we all had horrible dreams. Horrible dreams that were deeply, deeply personal. So like the fighter, for example, is a soldier. He had a dream that he was on trial for the murder of a member of the royal family and was being found guilty. And so we kept having to make like saves and stuff in the dream, and we had no idea what was going on. Like, it was horrible. And, so mine was, I'm a member of the Thieves Guild. It's basically like the Skyrim Thieves Guild. It's pretty similar to that. And so my dream was I was chained, I was in shackles and being led through the city streets, and all of the homes of my comrades and like all of my fellow Thieves Guild members were burning. And the home of my sister, who was not a Thieves Guild member, was also on fire. Her husband and their children were dead in front of the house. And a main character trait of my sister is that she hates what I do as a rogue and won't let me see my niece and nephew. And so he made sure to point this out to me later that he did this. He made sure to have them be facing down, so I still couldn't see my my niece and nephew. That was just mean at that point. Oh damn. So there's like 6 of us, so we all have horrible dreams. And so then we wake up and we have to do a charisma save. That sounds like a Danganronpa motive. We have to do a charisma save, which for me I have advantage. My charisma's not that great, so I failed. I woke up. I was in the middle of throwing a Molotov cocktail in the bottom of an alchemy warehouse. I set the whole place on fire. Barely managed to get out with my own life, and I booked it out of there because I realized that I had set fire to a Thieves Guild building, which is strictly against Thieves Guild code. Like, I was gonna get in some huge shit for that. And the fighter almost killed himself. The cleric killed someone else. The sorcerer made a weird potion that we don't know what it was and teleported it somewhere. We don't know where. Still don't have any leads on that. And the other cleric started a fight in a boat. He made his save. But if he hadn't, he would have drowned. And probably died. So I set fire to a building, killed, like, 36 people. Yeah, and that was the thing that I did 2 sessions ago. Still living with the repercussions of that one. Found out it was the bone dragon that was pissed that we killed the small dragon. So now this bone dragon's coming after us, and hates us now. So this could happen again at any time. Like, it was a literal nightmare. Yeah. That's like, wow. I know. I, like, didn't speak to my boyfriend after that first session. For, like, an hour. I was like, I can't even look at you right now. I'm so mad. But, so yeah, that's been our past 2 sessions, and it's been awful. Oh, I forgot, the Blood Hunter OD'd in an alley. Didn't die, but drank a lot of weird drugs. That was weird. We don't know about that. So yeah, that's D&D. So, you know, I've been joking, and I actually talked to him about it yesterday, and he said he would have a one-shot for anyone in my Discord who was interested in doing it, because I know people are. So, he's a really good DM. And I know we have some other volunteer DMs in there as well, because I think with the D&D chat, people have been getting super interested, even though it's mostly a place for, like, me to yell about D&D. But, yeah, I love D&D, guys. It's so much fun, and it's really good, because it's, like, I don't have class on Fridays, so we play on Thursday nights, and it's, like, the tail end of my week, so it's very nice for me. So that's the tea. We still got about 20 minutes, so if anyone wants me to sing anything else or tell more shitty stories, I can do that. But that's what happened. Sounds fun. It honestly really is. Like, but seriously, like, last session, the fighter and I are sitting next to each other, and we were both, like, holding our hands up next to each other like this, comparing how much we were shaking. Like, we were both physically shaking. I got close to tears, like, 3 or 4 times. We were yelling, and we played that night. That was one of our longest sessions in a long time. We played for, like, 6 hours. We played from, like, 6:30 until, like, 2 in the morning. Because we couldn't stop. Like, not in the middle of that fight, so... Holy shit, D&D. If anyone, like, seriously, if anyone wants to play D&D, just, like, hit me up. I'm gonna make a group of people on my Discord. Like, to do one-shots, though. Like, I can't invest my time in another campaign. I'm already in 3. But, like, I would love to do one-shots with people. It would be so fun, and I'd love to teach people how to play. So, but I'm shy. That's okay. That's kind of the point of D&D, like, for me. Hang on, I'm switching gears, it hurts. It's about role-playing. Like, and even if you're shy, like, that means you don't have to participate in the RP if you don't want to as much, and some people don't. Like, you usually have, like, 1 or 2 people that are, like, the face of your group that do all of the talking, and then you have the people who do most of the fighting. So, even if you're not into RP, and it's just something that you kind of have to just jump into. Like, when I got invited to do it last semester, it was because they saw the D&D stickers on my laptop. You'd need dice and to learn. We honestly don't even need dice. They are dice rollers online that you can use. I don't know how to play D&D. Honestly, okay, one of these days, what I want to do is have, like, a D&D, like, seminar where I, like, teach people how to make a character and, like, what's important to know and, like, that kind of thing. Like, I don't know if it'd be a stream or, like, just a Discord call or, like, something, but I think that would be super fun to, like, help people make their own characters, because I know that Tim really wants to play. And I want to teach Tim how to play. Like, I know he already has ideas for characters, and I've, like, been giving him some advice, but, like, I want to teach him how to make, like, a character sheet and all that stuff. So that's, like, we were gonna do it at MagFest, but we just never found time. So, D&D 101, D&D intro stream. Like, honestly, I would do it. And my boyfriend would come, too. Like, I could bring him. Because he knows so much more than I do. Like, he's taught me everything I know. And he knows everything. Like, I'm honestly impressed by how much he knows. So, because he DMs so many campaigns. Put it on YouTube. No, there's already people that do it on YouTube. That would be so much better than me. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me vent about D&D for a long time. But seriously, though. Maybe next month. Maybe next month we do for our last stream of the month, instead of the singing stream, we do, like, a D&D intro stream, because I know there are people that want to play, like, Twy. I know Noelle has wanted to play some more, like, because she had an experience with the group, but she didn't really like it, so I'm like, honestly, it's all about the group that you play with. Like, you have to have a good group. So, like, being able to just, like, develop characters together might be fun. Like, I don't know. Maybe next month. Maybe we'll think about it. It could be, like, the equivalent of our community night, because I haven't had a community night in a long time, because I've been so freaking busy. I'm down with that. Oh, I think it might be fun. We could just invite everyone who wants to learn. Like, it'd be pretty cool. I don't know. That's so nerdy. It's such a nerdy idea. But, like, I'm also really nerdy, so, like, whatever. And it can just be, like, a follow-along thing. Like, you don't even have to chat if you don't want to, but... And, I mean, you can even just come and, like, make a character. Do I have plans for a Valentine's stream? What day of the week is Valentine's Day on? Because I know, actually, I already know that my boyfriend is busy on Valentine's Day, so I probably won't be doing anything. What day of the week is Valentine's Day on? Valentine's Day D&D stream? Is that what you're suggesting? Valentine's Day on oh wait, that's not even the right month. I'm an idiot. Valentine's Day is on a Friday. So I could do something Saturday. No, I don't really have any plans. I mean, if you have an idea, you're more than welcome to, like, throw it out. Okay, we're done with the spooky D&D stories. Let's turn on some, like, more happy music. But, I mean, are you asking because you have, like, an idea that you want to throw out there, or, like, just 'cause? Either way, it's fine, but let's do some. Yeah, found some Stardew. I mean, probably a dating sim. It'd be like it'd be probably the Saturday stream, right? Because that's the 15th. So it'd probably be that. Unless I do decide to do something with my boyfriend, but I'm pretty sure that he's gone that weekend. So, like, I won't be. So we could stream something Valentine's Day related if we want to. I mean, and then next week we're definitely gonna get back to Kitty Powers. Like, I don't want anyone to be disappointed about that. It's gonna happen. I just remembered that this was the last Fangirl's Choice stream of the month, so I was like, we kind of gotta do this. But next week will be Kitty Powers. Ow, jeez, something just poked me. I don't know, what else? Does anyone have any other questions or things they want to discuss? Because maybe could, like, sing one more song and then end off. I don't know. I don't know, sorry, I'm not good at doing these kinds of streams. Okay, go study for a final, Cloud. Good night. Okay, let's do... You know what, let's do Beneath the Mask real quick, and then we'll end off. How about that? Then we shall be done. That seems like a good plan. Everyone think of raid messages also while I sing this. Oh wait, didn't we have like Blame Monica? Should probably do that, because that's a pretty good one. Where's Beneath the Mask? Where is it? Here it is. Okay. We can't not have one of these streams where we do Beneath the Mask, so, or where we don't do Beneath the Mask, so. I can't wait for Royal. Maybe we'll stream Persona 5 Royal when that comes out. Maybe. I don't know. I may need to play that on my own. Where have you been? Been searching all along. Been facing twilight on and on. Without a clue. Without a sign. Without grasping yet. The real question to be asked. Where have I been? Oh, me too. I'm a shapeshifter. Tadpole's masquerade. Hiding both face and mind. All free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask. Revealing dark. Okay, but Scramble doesn't have an English release date yet, does it? The February date's only for Japan, and I didn't know that until I looked it up like 2 weeks ago. Because I was like, oh man, I'm so hyped for this game, I gotta go pre-order it. And then I realized that that's not our release date. I'm correct on that, right? I think I am. Which is a bummer. Moments of calm. Nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me is where I find an empty glass, reflecting the sad truth. I know, me too. It's telling words not to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's masquerade. Hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I've never played a Rune Factory game. I don't like not want to play it. I probably would, but it's not. I have so many games that are gonna be priority, mostly Persona and Animal Crossing, that it might fall a little bit, but I will play it probably. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break I'm a shapeshifter at Pose Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Thank you guys for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. I always have fun doing these, even though I'm like so awkward and terrified of making decisions. But I think this is a good one. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for listening to me rant about D&D for like 45 minutes. That was a lot. I didn't really intend for that to happen, but it did. Any last minute questions before we go? Because I'm gonna look for a raid target. Oh, well, thank you. I'm always happy to. I felt like we hadn't done one in so long. So I thought, you know, it'd be a good idea. And then it was. It was very fun. Okay, let's see. Who is live? I'm pretty sure Twy is probably gonna be finishing up soon, because I know he's been going for like 3.5 hours at this point. So I think I might raid Mark. Masay is still alive. But I feel like I've raided her kind of recently. So I think, and we've raided Noelle kind of recently, so I think maybe let's go for Mark. He's playing some Okami. I'll send you guys over there. How about that? So, that being said, stream poll will go up tomorrow between The World Ends With You and Cinderella Phenomenon, so make sure to vote in that. I'll put it in the Discord. And this week should be a normal week for videos, streams, everything should be normal unless something comes up. So, that being said, I will send you on over to Mark. 432. Okay. Oh no, that's Twice. Damn it. I do that all the time. I mix up Twy and Mark's 3 number things. Okay. So, oh, raid message. Yes, Blame Monica is the raid message. Let me just copy that real quick. And I will see you. Oh, dang it. Now I gotta type the raid thing in again. I'm so dumb. 258. Okay. I will see you all on Monday. Well, or in Danganronpa tomorrow. Whichever. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Bye.